Yeah, that works.
Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space.
Now we have a circle.
Calling us to fly away.
Why am I having trouble with this? You can draw? Fuck no! I'm just practicing. Also, do you think Yoshi B is racist? Fuck no! That whole fucking sentiment was dumb. And the people on Twitter were making a big deal about it are a bunch of idiots. He's not a racist. I lost a friend over that. But also, no, I can't draw. I'm practicing. What do you mean? Fuck you. Come on. Fuck. Let me look at my circle. Alright, now then. No, go away. Oh.
Let's sing a song.
Ah, I see. Yeah, no, I can't draw for shit.
Why don't you
Why are you fucking...
For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave.
That's cool. Please deselect.
Ways like this never end.
There we go.
They don't fade
Now let me move it.
So when I'm gone,
Are you kidding me?
when I'm gone,
Oh my god.
I'll be
Eat my ass.
close to the sun.
There we go.
Keep holding on,
And we'll make it be center for now.
holding on. And I'll be right
Right now, I just want to practice colors. I can't draw a circle for dicks. I'm just using the circle tool. Alright.
close to the sun.
What the fuck? Oh, wrong brush tool. Yeah, that would help.
Here's to
Not a fan.
the ones who let shine through the rain. The ones who stood for something more. We won't forget your names. The tide is high, say goodbye. We're setting sail, and all those midnight secrets told. We'll take them to the grave. So when
Call me a cheater, I don't care. But I just want to work on my coloring right now. That might be too thick. Or would it be? Let's make this one be 15. Yeah, that should be fine. Deselect. Oh, fuck. I need to make a new layer. There we go. And stroke. Deselect. Now we're in the middle. Have you ever been to a place called Publix? Publix. The name sounds familiar. What is it? Like a grocery store? I've heard of it, but I've not been. Also, you beat Elden Ring? Good shit, Gyu. Congratulations, bro. Congrats, man. Huh? Did you say something? Okay. Thank you for sharing. What does an eye look like? It took me 4 days. Congratulations, dude.
Greetings chosen, I've been waiting here for you since the beginning of this universe. You know the world is fading. There's a secret.
I might have fucked up a bit.
Hidden in your soul.
Took me like 4 days. Nice shit, dude. I realized I didn't need to do the circle inside. I'm an asshole.
Infinite power.
There we go. Now I can just go kind of crazy. There we go. There we go. Perfectly filled circle. Fuck! Alright, fair enough. There were some parts I missed. I didn't realize I missed some. Fuck me. Missed. Yes. Interesting how it shows up when you zoom all the way out, huh? Alright, there's a little bit up there. Hey Reaper, how you doing, man? Alright. Send this bitch out. Now we're good. Fuck. Now we're moving on to red. What I need to do is I need to get a red circle all around it without overlapping the current circle. So first we need a new layer. If I move this one below this layer, what happens? Does it super? Does the one above it? Oh! Hey! Oh no. Oh, okay, I see what happens. Okay. So then I need to have this layer go above this one. Aha! What? Oh, whoops. But now I need to click back on layer 4. Nice. I'm a fucking genius. I'm a goddamn genius. Fuck yeah, dude. I actually need to zoom in for this. I need to get the edges. Let's undo that then. How am I gonna do this? Oh, I guess I could just do this. Okay. Fun with layers, boys. Damn it. If only I could color inside the fucking lines. Come on. Ha ha ha! We're learning. Gaming.
Watching seasons change, our roads were lined with adventure, mountains in the way couldn't keep us from the sea. Here we stand open arms. This is home where we are, ever strong in the
Gaming.
world
All right.
that we made. I still hear you in the breeze. See your shadows in the trees, holding on memories never change.
I'm getting a steadier hand every time. You love to see it. Jelly donut. It's gonna be. It'll be an eye. Don't worry, we'll get there. I promise you, we'll get there. I'll work it out. I promise. We'll get there. God damn it. I learned that Tristan the Vampire Hunter is really hard to kill without a fire resist root, even 10 levels above him. Oh, dude, he fucking hits like a fucking truck. No shit. Yeah, he's mean. His fire is mean as piss. You can kill him, it's just hard without the fire resist potion. I've killed him without it. Still hurts like a motherfucker, though. I'm not gonna lie, I find this coloring in to be very therapeutic. Like, this is actually somewhat relaxing. His fire does so much, you gotta be really good about dodging all the fire. Yeah, you can kill him if you're good about it. But if you don't want to worry about it, then fire resist is definitely the way. Give me 1 second. Who the fuck messaged me? There we go. Also happy as hell I got General Soul Reaper, and I'm sad I missed the Razor Serpent content for re-racing. I don't know what that one is, actually. So, news to me. Fuck! There we are. The Reaper or Razor stuff. Oh, you mean the Razor? You mean the like rewards Razor put out for like shit as like a way to hype up the game? If so, then yeah, I do know what that is. Technically, it's in the game. You just gotta earn it normally, as in drops, which is rare as fuck. As far as I know, I could be wrong though. Yeah. No, you need codes. It's like DLC. Really? I got the Razor with the hood they have there. It's actually, I've gotten the hood without the codes. Like, I never put in the DLC shit and I got the hood. It was just a random drop. I could be wrong though. Maybe they changed it. Fuck if I know. I promise you, this is going to turn out great. The idea is there. Just gotta execute it. I don't know then. Yeah, it is whatever. Fuck you! Damn these hands. God damn it. Ah, I missed a little spot there. I see you. There we go. Seriously, I don't know why. I find this so fucking therapeutic. There's just something super relaxing about just filling in this void. I don't fucking know why, man, but I'm just like so fucking chilled right now. Like, this might become my new like way to chill out after work. Just coloring shit in. I feel like a child. Kind of want the other DLCs, but I don't know if I would want to put that money there if I had it. Supporting the devs would be nice, though. Don't worry about supporting the devs if it would, like, not be financially savvy, man. They wouldn't want you to, like, put yourself in any sort of situation that might be unsavory for you. Like, well, supporting the devs is nice and all, but don't do it at your own, like, risk. You know what I mean? They wouldn't want you to do that. Sweet. Shit. mean, if I had the money. Oh, okay. I misunderstood what you meant then. My bad. All right. That's good. Next layer. Now we need a new color. Did you see they added randomization for people? Oh, really? That's pretty nice. About fucking time, because it was kind of boring that they were static. Give me a second. Okay.
I've been thinking about the way you look, the way you talk, the way you turn. I've been thinking about the way you move, the way you love, the way you burn. I can't pull myself away, even though I know you do me wrong. I can't pull myself away, even though I know you do me.
Plus the free Halloween DLC. True. The Halloween DLC is pretty cool. Alright, I picked a really complicated thing to draw. Eyes have a lot to them. This eye has like 16 different colors going on right now. Are all eyes like this? Cool. This is hard.
I've been thinking about the way you look, the way you talk, the way you turn. I've been thinking about the way you move, the way you love, the way you burn. I can't pull myself away, even though I know you do me wrong. I can't pull myself.
I can see why people go for anime eyes. This shit's really easy. I'm looking at these like, man, these eyes are real easy to do. I can see how people go for these instead of like realistic looking eyes. Just fuck me, there's a lot of colors of this. But I'm determined to do this. I just gotta think about this. Nothing will get in my way. I think I have an idea. Yeah. Okay. I think now we're starting to get somewhere. Just give me that picture, please. There we go. Just a good reference picture for me to look at. Just for how like the colors and everything go for it. Darker, with some hints of brighter around the edges. Okay, I think I know what to do now. Alright, so let's just undo that. And yeah, I think I know what we're gonna do now. Let's try some different brushes. Let's go for some of these darker ones really quick. Too small. That doesn't really work. What's this one? A little better. Never mind. I'm not really a fan of that. It looks too brush-like. I'm trying to find something that looks more like it actually belongs there in the gradient. Okay, maybe Natural's Edge? Let's try that. Let's try you. Well, I can't tell Dick. Oh, it's supposed to be an eraser. Let's try this. Nope. What about you? Bit of a strong contender. What's up, little Hattie? You want to say hi? Yeah? You want to say hi on stream? No? Okay, bye, Hattie. Enjoy yourself. How are y'all doing, by the way? I hope you're all having a good night. Like, I hope you're all enjoying it in this Monday. I spent all day at my parents', actually, because I needed to see my little brother about something. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like, despite that me and my parents have our differences, for some reason seeing them just puts me in a better mood. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. Like, I disagree with them heavily on a lot of shit, and we argue a lot. But, like, every time after I finish seeing them, I just feel better. I don't know why, but I do. It's weird. Like, I could be having the worst day possible, and just seeing my parents just for some reason puts me in a better mood. Unless something just goes down, in which case, fuck. Wish I had that TBH. Oh fuck, I'm sorry. Shit, I'm sorry, Reaper. I didn't mean to make it depressing. I'm sorry. My bad. Sorry, man. That wasn't my intent. I apologize. I had no idea. Don't worry about it. What's this? Nah, doesn't really fit what I'm after. What about you? Nah. What in the fuck is this? Oh, whatever it is, I don't know what it does. What about this? Not quite. Nope. I mean, it's just because like my mom a better one than my real one at least. Well, that's something at least, man. I'm happy to hear that. Judge that shit, man. curious how this looks. Like, what does this do? Oh, it smudges it. Oh, that's kind of fucking cool. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Hold the phone here. Oh! We might have a good one here. Hang on, let's see what the ones are. Ooh, I like that. Unironically, I like that. Oh. My eye has freckles. They gave my eyes freckles. What's this? Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm actually about to follow this. This song's really fucking bumping too. So all it's doing is just smudging it. Now we're getting somewhere. Now I'm thinking with my ass. Hey, little Hattie, what's up, bro? You want to party? You here to party? You want to party with Hattie? You want to party with Daddy? Come here. Can Daddy party with you? Come here. Daddy wants to party. Here, dude. Ow. Ow! Why'd you just slap me? Ow! Daddy! Stop! Daddy just wants to love you! Alright, fine. Get out of here. Little fuckface. Love you too, douchebag. This song is bumping, dude. Where'd my brush go? I'm lost. Why is my phone going off? What is up? Whatever, who gives a fuck? Go, 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 go. Oh. Okay, that's pretty neat, I guess. What's this? Oh, it's a different type of splatter. Oh god! That's more like blood. I'll keep that one in mind for later. Shit. Dude, fuck, I hate that. Looks too manufactured. It just looks too manufactured when I try drawing lines. I don't like it. How am I gonna go about this? What's this? That doesn't really help me. Maybe I should just try the lines. Hang on a second. Hunter, I didn't mean to do that. You can close the call. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm on stream. I'm drawing.
Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you later, Hunter. See ya. Oops. I was responding to him and actually hit call. Too manufactured again. Damn it. Damn it. Maybe this would be a good idea. Not a bad idea. I don't like how I can't really control that. Gonna be hella happy with my base and V-Res and just put in a cobble. Ooh, dude. When you feel really confident with it, send me some pictures. I'd love to see it. I love the fucking base structures in that game. It looks so cool.
Can you hear, can you hear, can you hear my voice?
I think this one's a little better. What's this?
Coming through, coming through, coming through the noise. I'm floating through outer space. I'm lost and I can't find a way. Oh, all the lights going dark and my hopes destroyed. Help me. Is anybody there?
Sadly, I can't climb the whole tier yet, but I'm happy with that's good to hear, man. I need to look this up.
Calling out Mayday. Calling out Mayday. It's so dark out here in space. And it's
I need to see how people do this, man. This is annoying me.
I've seen a face.
You know what? Better idea.
My eyes
We're just gonna start fresh. Because I'm already abandoning this one. But we're still drawing an eye. I just need to try something a little different here.
And I feel like I'm going insane. Help me. Is anybody there? Save me. I'm running out of air. Calling out Mayday. Calling out Mayday. From the sun, beyond stars, I hear their song. They're coming closer, talking without sound, calling me.
Man, shut up with your stupid shorts. Just show me how you did this.
Calling out Mayday.
I mean, yeah, if you want to go airbrush style, sure.
Calling out Mayday.
Put a screenshot of the map in my Discord to show the land and my claim of it right now. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I can look in a second. Just give me one moment. I want to just see how these people do this. Bro, just show me your fucking process, you dick. Oh my god, you're an asshole. You're kidding me. You went through all... Oh, whatever. What a dick. Not what I wanted to do. Go back.
Raise your weapon, sing a song. War is here, we waited so long. Prepare,
How the fuck?
brothers, battle will come.
What the fuck?
When we die, our legend lives on.
What the fuck? Ah! What black magic fuckery is this? Huh? I need audio for this crap. Oh my god. I need to know what the fuck he's doing.
So what we're going to do now is
What
we're
is
going to
this?
take the dark color and I want to visualize this somehow. I'm going to shade this eyelash so it kind of looks like this kind of shape. Something like that. And then we're going to make them look three-dimensional by also shading them in a way that, so this eyelash looks like this. And then this eyelash looks like
I
this.
wonder what mining silver as a vampire would be like. Ass.
So this is just part of my...
I need to go back to the
Before we
beginning.
start this video, I would like to talk to you about something. If you find yourself struggling with certain aspects of your art, such as coloring or line art, I would like to refer you to my Patreon. My Patreon contains
Respect the hustle.
all of my drawing files, so you are able to recolor, trace, or do line art over them as you please.
Pay money, peasants. You want to learn how to draw? You gotta cough up the dough. Haha. I can appreciate
To
it.
help practice.
Whatever,
It also
bro.
contains all the brushes I use for all of my art. It costs as little as $3 a month.
Okay, I actually might pay money for the brush.
So you're basically
No joke, I actually might.
kind of fucking robbing me at gunpoint with that price.
You're
If you're
goddamn
not
right
really
I am.
interested in art, I would also kindly appreciate it as a donation if you want to. Link is in the description below.
My brother just
Hey,
bought a
it's
gun
me, your
recently.
favorite artist you're obviously subscribed to. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to draw and color eyes. Unlike my last eye video, I am going to teach you how to draw them as well.
Goddamn
What
right
I am
you are.
not going to do is teach you how to map them to your face or how to draw them
You
from
whore.
different perspectives in case that's what you were looking for.
You
I'm just
whore.
going to draw them on a front-facing character. Eyes are obviously very important in art. When a viewer looks at your drawing, the first thing they will obviously look at is the eyes. So it's very important to make them look as amazing as possible. Eyes are also a very good way to distinguish your art from others. The way you draw and color eyes are a staple to your art style, so make sure they're colored in a way that defines you as an artist. If a viewer were to see your art, they should instantly recognize that it's
Just like
your
4 months
drawing by the
ago.
way the eyes are colored. And don't take that too seriously, I'm just basically telling you to make your eyes look special. Anyways,
You're
now that we
special.
understand the importance of eyes, let's get on with it. So the first thing we're gonna do is plan the eye. So when planning the structure of your character's eyes,
Okay.
think about what shape you would like to use. Shapes are very useful for creating variety in your character's eyes, and they can give off a strong personality based on what you want. For example, triangles like this one show fierceness and anger. Using rhombuses or like any other parallelogram like that, rectangles or squares can give off more of a neutral look, and circles or circular shapes like circles, ovals, whatever, can give off happy and friendly looks.
Okay.
Using the same eye shape for every single one of your characters can lead to the same face syndrome, which I guess isn't necessarily bad, but viewers will get tired
No,
of
it is
looking at
pretty
your
bad.
characters if there's not really a variety between them. For this tutorial, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with an almond shape. This is a pretty standard shape that I use for a lot of my characters.
Almonds.
So after you choose what shape you want, you're gonna want to sketch out the lines that will dictate the base of your eye.
Okay.
Basically, do not add eyelashes or anything. Just draw the simplest lines that form the shape of your eye. So I am going to take my sketching brush. I'm gonna pick that color. I'm gonna set this to like a light blue so I can see where I'm drawing, and yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Man, I don't know how that really
and
matches that so
sketch the lines I'm going to be using. So I'm gonna use that for my top part of the eye. This is gonna be the corner of my eye, and it's optional to add the lower part of the eye. It's not required, but I personally like doing it, so I'm going to go ahead and draw the bottom of the eye.
Makes me comfortable seeing some other guy actually fuck up on that.
I'm gonna make sure these also line up better.
Makes me happy.
So, yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, pretty basic. So that is basically the base of her eye. So after that, next you're gonna want to thicken the lines to your preferred width. This is to help make your character's eyes feel fuller, kind of like mascara, eyeliner in a
full.
sense. I don't know what term it is. I don't wear makeup. So I usually
Okay.
really like to make my top lines really thick. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and kind of pick how wide I want this. And then I'm gonna make sure that it connects nice and well with the other corners of my eyes.
Ah, I see. Making it blend. Okay.
Okay, so now that I have the base of my eye, this is part of my style. You can skip this if you want to, but I'm going to do it.
Show me, nerd.
I like to take my smudge tool, and I like to go back and forth between this edge of the eye. It gives it more of a softer feel, I think. Like, in my head, it makes the eye feel more soft. So I'm going to do that for, like, this part right here, and then I'm also going to do that same thing where the bottom eye and the edge of this part connect. So I'm going to make it look like I'm going to stroke a line like I'm making them connect. So like that. I'm also going to do it at the edge of this right here, this line right here. I'm going to do that same thing. And in my head, it makes it look more smooth. So I do like to do that. It's part of my style. You don't have to do it, but it is part of my style. Okay, now that we have this, now this is the fun part. We're gonna draw eyelashes, and there's not really a set pattern of where you want to draw eyelashes. This is just usually where you prefer them to be. Now, it is very important to not make these eyelashes angled in the same direction, and what I mean by that is like this.
No, that is kind of boring.
Because that looks very flat, boring, and not dynamic. So make sure they're pointing out in different directions, like a bunch of points, like a bunch of lines coming out of a circle. And what I mean by that is something like this. You want these to be pointing in different directions. Now remember, this is where like eyelashes are super stylistic. You can put them wherever you want. I'm going to show you where I like to put mine. So now there's usually two types of eyelashes that I like doing. There's thick ones, like super thick that are filled in like this. And then there's like quick stroke ones. I use them interchangeably.
Hold up,
and
is
I'm
that
going to show you
mirrored?
right now.
Whoa.
There's thick ones, like
Oh, wait,
super
yeah,
thick
he's
that are
mirroring it. Yo, how the fuck did he do that? All right, we're going to look at that later.
filled in like this. And then there's like quick stroke ones. I use them interchangeably. And I'm going to show you right now where I usually place where. So right here, I usually place a quick small stroke of an eyelash. So usually when I stroke, I'm doing it like this. I know I tell you not to make your lines like this, but for eyelashes, it's fine. Next, I like to do three big eyelashes. Now, one eyelash I like to place is one that goes like this way, following this curvature of the eye. So what I do first is that I sketch a line that smoothly follows the top curve of the head, like that. And then I'm going to make another line that goes like that, that's concave. And then I'm going to fill it in. And then after this, I feel like it looks a little blurry, so I like to sharpen it out by picking the transparent color and kind of just sharpening the eyelash in a sense. And that's the first major eyelash I do. The other two eyelashes I like to place before this huge eyelash. So I usually put one right there and right there. So I'm going to make a big eyelash that points this way. So I'm going to make the outline of the eyelash and then I'm going to fill it in. And then once I get done with that, I'm going to take the transparency tool and I'm going to sharpen the eyelash.
I'm not going to lie, seeing this makes me feel a lot better about what I'm doing.
And now I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going to do it right here.
Oh, yeah?
And then I'm going to fill it in.
Fill me, daddy.
And then I'm going to erase it to sharpen it. I'm also going to make it a little bit more smaller because I feel like it's pointing out too far out. So I'm going to sharpen it like that.
Okay.
Okay, now that we have our two major eyelashes, there's this other type of eyelash that I like to do called, which is what I'm going to call it, an empty eyelash. Now, empty eyelashes are basically just like eyelashes that I outline, but I do not fill in. So basically like this. As you can see, I just created two strokes of an eyelash, connected them, and it's one eyelash, and it's not filled in. I usually do these because they're supposed to look subtle, and so I usually just don't fill them in. I also feel like it's a little empty here, so I'm also going to add a quick eyelash, just a small eyelash like that. Nothing too major.
Alright.
So now that we fully gave the top lid eyelashes, let's move on to the bottom eyelash. Now, some people don't give the bottom eyelid eyelashes, and that's fine.
Yeah,
but
they
I'm
look
going
really
to do
disgusting, don't they?
So there are two types of eyelashes I like to do for the bottom eyelid. I do curved eyelashes like this that are just a single stroke, and I also do the same thing, but with empty eyelashes. So something like that. So usually I start off by drawing an empty eyelash, pointing out the bottom eyelid, and then I go on from here. So I'm gonna do a small stroke of an so I'm gonna do a small stroke right here, and then I'll do one more empty eyelash right here, and then a stroke of an eyelash right here. Also, please keep in mind the angle in which you're drawing these bottom eyelashes. When you're looking at a curved line from straight ahead, it's going to appear skinnier, and when it's angled down, it's going to look like an upside down hook. So remember when you're drawing these bottom eyelashes that you're doing like hook kind of strokes like that.
Fair enough.
The same thing with these top eyelashes. The more farther out that the eyelash goes, the more it's gonna look elongated. So this
Yes.
eyelash right here is a little short like that. Then this one is a little bit longer. And then this last eyelash is all the way out. I'm just going to add the eyelid, which is basically just the same angled stroke as this top eyelid. So it's not
Makes
that hard.
sense.
So now let's draw the pupil. For the pupil, you can pretty much pick any shape you want. I mean, go
Square.
crazy. You can use a goddamn star or anything,
It's a fucked up
But
star,
for this
bro.
tutorial, I'm going to do something pretty simple. So just like a circular shape. So first,
my
what you're
mouse.
gonna want to do is draw a thin outline of the eye shape that you want.
Okay. God, it makes me so happy seeing someone fuck up a
One
circle.
tip I want to give you is when you're drawing front-facing eyes, never ever draw the pupils like this, because this makes them look cross-eyed. A lot of beginners tend to do that, and it makes sense because it looks like they're looking in front of you, but in reality, they're like looking this way. They're like cross-eyed. So always remember that you want to always draw like the pupil in like a little bit in the middle of the eye.
Yep.
Never on the edge of the eye, all right? That just makes them look cross-eyed. So now that we have the thin line art for the eye, I'm going to go ahead and thicken the part where it touches the eyelid. Now this is just basically standard line art rules that you pretty much thicken anywhere where it intersects with something else. So yeah, just remember that. I'm going to thicken where it touches the eyelid. And that's it. That's how you draw an eye. Let's give her some eyebrows, I guess, just so she doesn't look eyebrowless. I'm just going to do something pretty simple, just so it doesn't look uncanny. So now we're going to get on to coloring. Now this is the fun part. This is literally the part that I love the most. I love coloring. So first, let's dictate what our color schemes will be. So my base color is, let's say, a pink, okay? Remember, when you're picking color schemes, you want to go down and you want to change the hue a little bit. Now, what changed from my last video is now I just don't change the hue and the value. I also make it a little bit more
What do you need, Reaper?
saturated, and that
ruin
helps with making like the colors, very vibrant. And that's kind of something that changed over the years. So now every time I pick a shading color, remember, go down a little bit in hue, go down in value, and then go a little bit more saturated. And just keep doing that until you have a good color scheme. So I'm going to keep doing that until I hit black. And yeah, see right there, a really cool color
gradient.
scheme. And that works with any color. So let's say we were doing, something like
No, he's not.
this color, turquoise. We're going
He's
to
no longer louder than me.
put
No
that
one's louder
down,
than me.
go a little bit
No
down in
one.
the hue, go a little bit down in value, and go a little bit more saturated.
Yeah?
And keep doing that.
Excuse me.
You get your color scheme. And just like that, super easy way to get a
Meow,
very
bitch.
vibrant, cool color scheme. So let's erase that. So that's going to be basically my pupils. Okay, so something I do is that I color the eyelashes. That's not really a special thing that I do, but it's part of my style. Now, this is usually a different color from the line art that I choose. So I usually go with something dark and blue. So like I'm going to pick like a dark blue right here, and we are going to overlay the color.
Oh.
I'm going to go maybe a little bit lighter, a little bit more unsaturated.
Damn.
Something like that. So now,
Seriously, seeing this makes me happy. I'm not gonna lie, because I was terrified of, I'm using these tools, I'm cheating, I'm not learning anything, I'm not practicing the lines, I'm a cheater. Oh no! And I said, yep, done. Like, oh, fair enough.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a shading brush.
Makes me
And I'm
happy.
going to take a light gray. Okay, so now I'm gonna, since I have my light gray, I'm going to go ahead and shade all of this top up here, this gray color. And then I'm gonna re-black my pupils, and then I'm going to try to make it so that I get a perfect stroke that copies the curvature of the eye. Okay, so this is probably good enough. So you're going to want to leave a little
Looks like
bit
mess. Looks like
less
makeup.
than half of
Okay.
black right here. And basically what I'm going to do is that I'm going to highlight the eyelash in a sort of way that makes them look more three-dimensional. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the dark color, and I want to visualize this somehow. I'm going to shade this eyelash so it kind of looks like this kind of shape. Something like that.
How the
And
fuck
then
are
we're
you
going to
gonna
make them look
accomplish that?
three-dimensional by also shading them in a way that, so this eyelash looks like this. And then this eyelash looks like this.
Bro, how the fuck are you gonna do
So
that?
this is just part of my style. I like to 3D shade my eyelashes.
Bro,
So this is
shut
the
up and
kind
show
of,
me. How the
like,
fuck are you gonna do
shape
that?
we're going for. So I'm going to go ahead and get my shading brush, pick the dark color, and now I'm going to shade the front face of it black. Like this. Oh, I gotta do that. Where is the layer? Okay. So I'm gonna shade it in a way that makes it look like these shapes. So I'm gonna add the outline that I'm going to fill in, and then I'm gonna fill it in.
Oh,
And then
oh
I'm gonna
fuck.
do the last thing for this one. I'm gonna do the line and then just fill it in.
Oh fuck, that's cool.
I'm gonna go back and kind of restroke a little bit, and just like that, we made the eyelashes look
Those
3D.
are fat fucking
I'm gonna go ahead,
eyelashes,
get my
man.
blur tool, and just blur the edges a little bit. All right, not too much that it looks like super just fucked up, but just a little bit.
Okay. Fuck yeah, dude.
And then
Shitting brush,
since my
man.
blur
What?
tool isn't symmetrical,
fuck?
I gotta do the same to the other side. And just like that, we made our eyelashes look three-dimensional.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I should have probably mentioned this earlier, but I recommend doing this on another layer in case you want to change the color. But I kind of fucked up and did it on the same layer.
Bad.
So just for next time, if you do this next time, do it on a different layer and then clip it to the eyelash layer. Don't be an idiot like me and do it on the same layer. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take an airbrush tool, get the dark color, and just slightly go in the middle with that color, like that. To make it look a little bit more 3D-ish, we're gonna just take the dark color and just in the middle, just go down like that. So that in the middle, it's the most dark, and then on the edges, it's really light. And then lastly, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna take the dark color, and all we're gonna do is quote unquote erase like the edges of here.
You have to do this. I
So
kind of regretted
I'm gonna
doing
go
it because I
ahead
did
with,
it wrong, but oh well.
line art tool, and I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of erase.
Oh, I
edge
see
of
what he's
it.
trying to accomplish.
And this is to make it look like it's line arted, which it's just part of my style. You don't have to do this, but since we're doing it in my style, I want it to look a little bit line arted.
Okay.
And just like that.
Kind of looks like
Okay,
shit, bro.
good
I'm
to go.
sorry.
So see, it makes it look a little bit line arted. That's kind of what I'm going for. Okay, now this time I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to take the base color, or either one of these colors is fine. I'm going to get my shading tool, and I'm going to add a stroke of that color on the bottom. Now, I recommend actually doing this one on a new layer because it's kind of hard.
Sad that I have to play V Rising in a resolution that makes.
Now that I have
paintings
a
look
perfect
like shit.
line,
I'm
I'm
sorry,
going
man,
to
that
then
sucks.
kind of make a triangle following the same general shape as this one, and I'm gonna fill it in a little bit. And I'm also gonna do the same here. I'm gonna make it
Looks smudged.
go down here, and then I'm gonna make it more. I'm gonna add a little bit more opacity just because I'm gonna change it right when I'm done. Okay, so that's pretty much good enough because I'm gonna erase what I don't need anyways. So now I'm gonna get my line art tool, and I'm going to, like, just like how we erased this one on the edge of it, I'm going to erase this inside of this face right here. So the face that is facing us, that's where I'm going to erase it. And I'm gonna make sure that it follows the perspective. And then I'm gonna erase the edges too. So I'm gonna erase
Makes sense.
right
You want it to
here.
be not looking like it's
I'm
over
gonna
the
erase where the edge is right here as well. And then I'm gonna erase the bottom edge. So that it looks like this. And then I'm going to fix it a little right here because I kind of screwed it up right here. It is not right here. I'm going to erase it. I'm going to fill this back in.
There you go, buddy.
Okay, I'm also going to blur it a little. Maybe like slightly right there. Do the same on the other side because my tool is not symmetrical. I'm going to find what layer style probably looks the best on it. Probably just regular normal. And then I'm going to lower the opacity where it's slightly, you can slightly see it. And this, it adds more to like the 3D-ness of it, because now it looks like a reflected lighting. And now it looks like reflected lighting. And so, bam. You can see that we made our eyelashes look very 3D-ish.
That's pretty good.
I'm going to try to go back and make my eye look a little bit more dark, just because I'm kind of sad that it does look light blue. I kind of want it to look more black. So without fucking it up, I'm probably just going to go over and make it seem more black. So now this is also just part of my style. I'm now going to make a new normal layer. Usually when I have like a skin background, I like to take like a gross orange color and kind of just overlay that color on the edges of the eye. And that's because it feels like the eyelash is blending in more with the skin.
Addy,
so like the
stop
eye
that.
is a part of the skin. It's just something small I do. I thought I might as well share it, but you don't have to do that. And then on the ends of the eyelash, I also like to grab the base color of our iris and just go over like that. Just to make it look a little bit more shiny. You can add, you can give it a layer effect. I usually don't. I just kind of make it the same layer effect. Or let me see hard light. Actually, I might make it a hard light. And I'm just going to do that a little bit.
Huh.
So now those are our eyelashes, and now I'm done adding effects to them. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. So now let's move on to the sclera and the iris. I think it's called the sclera.
What the fuck is a
So
sclera?
I'm going to make a new folder, and then with black, I'm going to draw where the sclera is and ends. Because since you can't really see with white, usually I fill it in with black first. I then blur like the edges of it.
I forgot.
And
to
then
do it
I
the
go
other
back
eye.
and overlay white. So now I know where the sclera is. Just like that. And then something pretty easy. All you're just going to do is fill in your eyes. And erase where the fill tool decided to fuck up at. And okay. Now that we have that, it's time to color in our irises. Now, there is plenty of ways you can do this, all right? Remember, this is based on your style and how you want it. I'm going to show you what I do. It's a common pattern that I do, and I believe it's pretty easy. So let's lock the alpha-ness on this thing. And what I first do is fill it in with the second coloring layer,
Okay.
or the first shading color. I grab the base shading color, and then I add a circle that extends to about halfway to the eye. So something like that. So now I'm going to add a little oval that's going to represent our, I think this is pupil.
Look like
Just
a dick.
like that.
There's a
And
dick in her
then
eye.
Stylistically, I'm going to take my basic brush and add just like a little whoop, a little circle that hangs out in the middle of the base color. And then I'm going to, once again, just kind of make it so that the bottom is shaded. The second shading color. Okay. Now I'm going to grab my second shading color.
Fuck, I'm tired.
And I'm just going to go over this part right here. I'm going to outline where I'm going to fill in with the shading color, and then I'm going to fill it in.
Nice.
I'm going to kind of clean up the shape a little bit.
Eye dicks.
And then I'm basically going to keep doing that until I reach black, because nothing really changes until I reach black. So I'm going to, once again, this color, line where I'm going to fill, and I fill it in.
Okay.
And then I'm going to clean it up a little, and then that looks about fine. And then lastly, we get to black, or like pretty much what would be black. And we're going to do it once again. The same thing. Okay, I'm now going to take my blur tool and then I'm going to blur. Actually, I'm not going to take like what color I last. Okay, wait. I'm now I'm going to fix this color mixing right here by adding the second to last shading color. Then I'm going to smudge it a little bit.
Those eyes look lifeless.
On the edges.
They seem shit.
And I'm going to do the same on this side because my smudge tool is not symmetrical. I'm not going to blur it because blurring it basically makes it look like kind of weird. So this is what happens when you blur it. It kind of looks like the color just like don't mix together very well. So that's why I'm using my smudge tool right now. Now I'm going to take my second shading color and I'm going to fill right here kind of. I'm going to add like a little trapezoid right here and the same on the other side. And then I'm going to take my base color and basically what I'm doing is erasing the sides so it looks more like a straighter shape. Just like that.
Okay. Makes me feel very confident when I see other art, like this other artist who's clearly way better than me, who's like, I don't even bother with like getting the right shapes. I just kind of fuck with it. Like, oh,
this part up a little.
Fair enough. Makes me feel way better about myself.
Basically, what I'm doing right now is trying to clean up the shape of the eye. So I'm gonna clean it up a little bit, and yeah, it looks pretty decent.
Yeah.
And now lastly, I'm going to take my rough shading brush, or hold up, sorry, my shading brush, and then I'm going to create a little U, extend the base color a little bit more up, and then smudge where it goes inside, like that. Smudge it back and forth. And then I'm gonna try to reinforce the oval shape of the pupil a little bit. And then lastly, I'm gonna take the second to last shading color and just make a little oval like this.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take a very dark black color, circle around the basic, or circle, like make a circle around the pupil. And then I'm gonna blur it just a little bit so where it looks a little cloudy. Like that.
Once again, my dumbass forgets to do
so
the other
that's
side.
pretty much the base of the iris. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit because it looks like it's a little too wobbly right now for some reason. So I'm just gonna... So you think it might look a little plain right now, and that's fine because we're not at the important part yet. This is pretty much the base of the iris. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and make a clipping layer on the sclera and iris. So I put them in a folder. We're gonna take a black color, like probably like this, but a little bit more darker, a little bit more dark. And then we're gonna make a line like that. This is going to be the shadow of our eye. So we're gonna set this to multiply.
Damn, I like that. Those are
I'm gonna
sassy.
take my blur brush, wherever it is. And then I'm only going to blur in the middle. So kind of like that. And I'm gonna keep like, I'm gonna make it,
Tidy old
I'm gonna
shit.
keep like the hard edges on the edge. So I'm gonna blur mostly in the middle, but I'm gonna keep these hard edges. And then I'm gonna edit the
Oh,
so
that's
it's,
pretty
like,
clever.
to where I want it. So I want it about...
Oh, that's so
I'm
clever.
gonna do the same to the other side. So I want it about right there. And I feel like I want to increase the saturation on it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, that is pretty much to where I want the multiply layer to be.
Nice, nice.
This looks a little weird to me, so I might thicken the outline of the eye. I don't remember where I put the line art for my eye. I'm gonna make the line art for my eye like probably pretty much black. Because I do not know why, but it looks weird when it's not black. And then I'm gonna make it a little bit more thicker. So I'm gonna turn back on my symmetry tool. I'm gonna just kind of make the eye a little bit more thicker just so it looks right. Because to me, it doesn't look that right. Okay, now I'm gonna. Now completely black looks weird to me, so now I'm just gonna change the color a little bit on the bottom. And okay, that looks probably better. So now this is time
Probably,
for
yeah.
like the special effects of the eyes. So make them look pretty, make them look good and whatnot. So usually first what I do is that I get a glow dodge layer. I take
What?
the base color. I take an airbrush tool and I kind of
Oh God!
push a little bit down hard, like right here, to
They've
make
got
it
neons in my
to
eyes.
make like the eye glow more. I
Ah!
also like check like different colors to see which one probably looks the best. So I'm gonna probably stick with like a red one like this. I'm going to make it probably glow dodge. I'm just checking the other ones. Yeah. And I'm gonna change the opacity a little bit. So now the eye glows a little bit more. I'm now gonna make a new normal layer, and then I'm gonna take a shading brush. I'm gonna take the base color, and now I'm gonna do probably a shape about like that. I'm gonna change this layer to add glow and make it to what I think is best. And this is to add like a layer of reflectiveness to my eye. I'm also gonna probably raise this up a little bit. This is to give the eye a sense of like reflection. And then I'm gonna blur like probably
Shouldn't
the
it be
middle
white
of
then?
it, but not the edges. I'm gonna keep the hard edges and just blur the middle of it. And this is to make the eye feel more reflective.
More alive,
Probably
you
gonna do
mean?
something like
Well, more like it has
probably
soul.
like right there.
Because right now it looks like it's
Looks like maybe
yandere eyes
increase
right
the
now.
multiply a little bit. So like about there. Okay. And the last thing I do is that I make a new layer. I clip it. I make it a normal layer, and then I'm gonna take off the symmetry tool before I do like reflections, because when you're drawing reflections, they face the same way. They don't change, like their orientation doesn't change based on which eye you're drawing it on.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make a shape like this on both sides of the eye. Since this eye is kind of angled in a different way, it's kind of hard to like see how this should be. So maybe I'll do something like that for this eye. That's weird. Okay, something about like that. So I do this, and then I'm going to erase two lines just like this to have like sort of like a window effect, kind of.
Okay.
So then I'm gonna change this to add glow, and then I'm gonna change this percentage to what I feel like looks the best. So usually I have it at like 9 or 10. Something really
dark.
subtle, but like something that looks nice. I also might change this color to like a light pink, maybe. And then let me see what it looks like when it's a little bit Gaussian blurred. Oh, it's not gonna work. Okay. I'm gonna Gaussian blur it a little bit.
You're gonna what? Bro, you're throwing some words at me here.
So I'm gonna Gaussian blur a little bit. And
You're gonna
then
what?
Maybe decrease the...
You hit the fibbler and the dibbler.
Alright, let's see what it looks like when it's really pink.
What?
Nah. Let's do like this color. Okay. That looks pretty good. Actually, I might change
guess.
it just to... Damn, I don't know what color I want. Okay. I'm gonna leave it at that. So yeah, now the eye looks a little bit more reflective, and it just looks pretty nice. So now this is probably the part that everyone likes, and it's the eye shinies, which I call them.
Shinies.
I call them eye shinies. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make an add glow layer,
Okay.
and then I'm going to take a certain brush that I have that is called highlights. Now this is like a very skinny brush that I like to use. So
Why is the
when you're drawing
goddamn
these
circle so
highlights, make
big?
sure that they're facing the same way. So like for example, if I draw one right here, it has to also be right here. It's not gonna be right here. It's gonna also be right here. So this is a pretty standard pattern that I go for. I put a very saturated light blue above the pupil.
Why?
I'm going to put a base colored one on the bottom of the pupil, and then I'm gonna get a white, and then gonna probably add like a little ball of light right here. Yeah, that looks about good. And then I'm gonna add like a ray of light, maybe in the corner of the eye,
Shouldn't the black line stay though?
just like that. Yeah, I don't really go over with like the eye shinies just because like I don't prefer to. I like to keep it simple usually. But you know, I mean, if you want to, you can go all out on it, or you can keep it simple like I did here. Doesn't really matter. It's up to you completely.
Well, now, wow, it's amazing all those.
I want to add a little bit more reflection, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a glow dodge. I'm gonna take a base colored. I'm gonna get a shading brush, and then I might just make a random little circle. Let's see what this looks like. No, that one looks kind of weird. Let's see what add glow looks like. So I'm gonna do like a little ray of light like this, and then I'm gonna lower the opacity and see how that looks. I don't know. I don't really like it. Maybe I'll change the color to be pink. Yeah, pink looks better. So yeah, when you're adding like the shinies and like the flare to the eyes, you're usually gonna play around with a lot, just because like, you know, this is probably the most fun part of the eye. I feel like anyone could agree with.
He keeps the blue and...
yeah. So just play around with the eye details, play around with like the things I showed you, see what works best for you. I'm gonna add a little line art effect right here. And then lastly, I'm going to add probably a dot of an add glow layer about right here.
Probably a smart idea.
What color probably looks best? Probably this color right here. I'm gonna add a little circle right here and just blur the top of it. And then I'm gonna lower its opacity, just so it's a little bit noticeable. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's usually the effect I go for. I'm going to go ahead and kind of edit the shape of these, just because I want them to be a little bit thinner. So yeah, now you have a nice pair of nice looking eyes. I'm going to show you what I was trying to reference. This was a pair of eyes that I drew yesterday. These ones look a little nicer to me, but that's only because I had my complete focus. These ones I was drawing with like speaking and making sure that I was teaching everything correctly. But
I think the top one looks better. I don't like these. These look soulless. It looks terrifying to me.
I do think these ones turned out a little bit better. So yeah,
I disagree.
But I did follow pretty much the same exact process. Wow, they do look very different, but yeah. I was happier, of course, with these eyes, but these ones are also very nice looking. So yeah, thank you for watching.
Thanks, bro. All right. I hate to say this. I'm very sleepy. I drove like 60 miles today. This is going to be a bit of a short stream, so I'm going to call it a night. I will be back tomorrow, though, because I want to do more drawing. I'm having a lot of fun with this. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'm very tired, so I'm going to just call it an early night and just go to bed. But, as I said, we'll be back tomorrow.